I am Dr. K. Misra. Welcome to my YouTube channel R Classes. Through this video tutorial, today I will be talking about intellectual property rights. This is part 2 of the series of intellectual property rights video tutorials. In my previous video tutorial on intellectual property rights part 1, I talked about the importance of intellectual property rights, how which is the organization which looks after it, how a patent can be registered, what is the process of that claiming the patent right, what is patent, how the patent rights are protected. In this video tutorial, today I will be talking about trademarks. What are trademarks and related issues to trademarks. Now come to detail. A trademark is a distinctive sign that identifies certain goods or services produced or provided by an individual or a company. Its origin dates back to ancient times when craftsmen reproduced their signatures or marks on their artistic works or products of a functional or practical nature. Over the years, these marks have evolved into today's system of trademark registration and protection. The system helps consumers to identify and purchase a product or service based on whether its specific characteristics and quality, as indicated by its unique trademark, meet their needs. Trademark protection ensures that the owners of marks have the exclusive right to use them to identify goods or services or to authorize others to use them in return for payment. The period of protection varies, but a trademark can be renewed indefinitely upon payment of the corresponding fees. Trademark protection is legally enforced by courts that, in most systems, have the authority to stop trademarks infringement. In a larger sense, trademarks promote initiative and enterprise worldwide by rewarding their owners with recognition and financial profit. As far as trademark protection is concerned, the trademark protection also hinders the efforts of unfair competitors such as counterfeiters to use similar distinctive signs to market inferior or different products or services. The system enables people with skill and enterprise to produce and market goods and services in the fairest possible conditions, thereby facilitating international trade. Now, what kinds of trademarks can be registered? Yes, this is very important to understand. Trademarks may be one or combination of words, letters, and numerals. They may consist of drawings, symbols, or three-dimensional signs such as the shape and packaging of goods. In some countries, non-traditional marks may be registered for distinguishing features such as holograms, motion, color, and non-visual signs like sound, smell, or taste. In addition to identifying the commercial source of goods or services, several other trademark categories also exist. Collective marks are owned by an association whose members use them to indicate products with a certain level of quality and who agree to adhere to specific requirements set by the association. What kinds of trademarks can be registered? Continued. Here, such associations might represent, for example, accountants, engineers, or architects. Certification marks are given for compliance with defined standards but are not confined to any membership. They may be granted to anyone who can certify that their products meet certain established standards. Some examples of recognized certification are the internationally accepted ISO 9000 quality standards and eco-labels for products with reduced environmental impact. How is trademark registered? Here is the procedure explained. First of all, an application for registration of trademark must be filed with the appropriate national or regional trademark office. The application must contain a clear reproduction of the sign filed by registration, including any colors, forms, or three-dimensional features. It must also contain a list of the goods or services to which the sign would apply. The sign must fulfill certain conditions in order to be protected as a trademark or other type of mark. It must be distinctive so that consumers can distinguish it from trademarks identifying other products as well as identify a particular product with it. It must neither mislead or deceive customers nor violate public order or morality. Finally, the rights applied for cannot be the same as or similar to rights already granted to another trademark owner. This may be determined through search and examination by national officers or by the opposition of third parties who claim to have similar or identical rights. How extensive is trademark protection? Yes, almost all countries in the world registered and protect trademarks. Each national or regional office maintains a register of trademarks containing full application information on all registrations and renewals, which facilitates examination, search and potential opposition by third parties. The effects of the registration are, however, limited to the country or, in the case of regional registration, countries concerned. To avoid the need to register separate applications with each national or regional office, WIPO administers an international registration system for trademarks. The system is governed by two treaties, the Madrid Agreement concerning the international registration of marks and the Madrid Protocol. Persons with a link, be it through nationality, domicile, or establishment, to a country party to one or both of these treaties may, on the basis of a registration or application with the trademark office of that country or related region, obtain an international registration having effect in some or all of the other countries of the Madrid Union. Now, what is an industrial design? An industrial design refers to the ornamental or aesthetic aspects of an article. A design may consist of three-dimensional features such as the shape or surface of an article, or two-dimensional features such as patterns, lines, or colors. Industrial designs are applied to a wide variety of industrial products and handicrafts, from technical and medical instruments to watches, jewelries, and other luxury items, from housewares and electrical appliances to vehicles and architectural structures, from textile designs to leisure goods. To be protected under most national laws, an industrial design must be new or original and non-functional. This means that an industrial design is primarily of an aesthetic nature, and any technical features of the article to which it is applied are not protected by the design registration. However, those features could be protected by a patent. Industrial designs are what make an article attractive and appealing. Hence, they add to the commercial value of a product and increase its marketability. When an industrial design is protected, the owner, the person, or entity that has registered the design is assured an exclusive right and protection against unauthorized copying or imitation of the design by third parties. This helps to ensure a fair return on investment. An effective system of protection also benefits consumers and the public at large by promoting fair competition and honest trade practices, encouraging creativity and promoting more aesthetically pleasing products. Now, why protect industrial designs? Protecting industrial designs helps to promote economic development by encouraging creativity in the industrial and manufacturing sectors as well as in traditional arts and crafts. Designs contribute to the expansion of commercial activity and the export of national products. Industrial designs can be relatively simple and inexpensive to develop and protect. They are reasonably accessible to small and medium sized enterprises as well as to individual artists and crafts makers in both developed and developing countries. How can industrial designs be protected? Yes, in most countries, an industrial design must be registered in order to be protected under industrial design law. As a rule, to be registrable, the design must be new or original. Countries have varying definitions of such terms as well as variations in the registration process itself. Generally, new means that no identical or very similar design is known to have previously existed. Once a design is registered, a registration certificate is issued. Following that, the term of protection granted is generally 5 years with the possibility of further renewal in most cases for a period of up to 15 years. Hardly any other subject matter within the realm of intellectual property rights is as difficult to categorize as industrial designs. And this has significant implications for the means and terms of its protection. Depending on the particular national law and the kind of design, an industrial design may also be protected as a work of applied art under copyright law with a much longer term of protection than the standard 10 or 15 years under registration design law. In some countries, industrial design and copyright protection can exist concurrently. In other countries, they are mutually exclusive. Once owners choose one kind of protection, they can no longer invoke the other. Under certain circumstances, an industrial design may also be protectable under unfair competition law, although the conditions of protection and the rights and remedies available can differ significantly. How extensive is industrial design protection? Yes, generally, industrial design protection is limited to the country in which protection is granted. The Hague Agreement concerning the international registration of industrial designs, a WIPO administered treaty, offers a procedure for international registration of designs. Applicants can file a single international application either with WIPO or the national or regional office of a country party to the treaty. The design will then be protected in as many member countries of the treaty as the applicant designate. So this was all about the trademarks and industrial design, its importance, process of getting protected and registered. I hope that you have liked it and understood it. If you have liked it, please do not forget to subscribe my channel, our classes, and press the bell button and pass it on to others, those who are needy now and in the future. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of luck.